Welcome to the NEET UG expected question of biology analysis based on NCERT. So in this video we will discuss some of the questions which are very highly related to the NEET biology pattern, and there is very high probability of getting the same question in our main exam. So question number 126, of the total incident solar radiation, the proportion of PAR means photosynthetically active radiation. If you read in chapter number 14 of class 12th biology, you will find that less than 50% in energy, solar energy point of chapter number 14 ecosystem, the PAR is less than 50%. So the correct answer will be option number 4. Now move on to the next question. A prokaryotic autotrophic nitrogen fixing symbiont is found in. Now read it very carefully. A prokaryotic, then autotrophic, and then nitrogen fixing, and then symbiont. There are lots of the term. So it is clearly mentioned at in class 11 chapter number 3 plant kingdom, in the discussion of cycus. In the cycus this type of bacteria is present. So this is also from the NCERT directly. If you have read about cycus from NCERT class 11 chapter number 3, then you can solve this question where they have clearly mentioned this plant. Now 128, the nucellar polyembryony is reported in species of, again from chapter number 2 of class 12th biology, in polyembryony and apomixis, where they have mentioned citrus is exhibit such type of nucellar polyembryony. Now move on to the next question. 129, filiform apparatus is a characteristic feature of synergids. Very simple question. If you look at the diagram again from chapter number 2 of class 12 NCERT, during the fertilization there is entry of pollen tubes, and you will find in that diagram the synergid filiform apparatus is present inside synergids. Question number 130, what would be the number of chromosomes of the aleuron cells of a plant with 42 chromosomes in its root tip cells? So root tip cells are diploid, but the aleuron cells is a part of endosperm. The ploidy of the endosperm is triploid. So this is 42 means diploid. So half of the 42 is 21. 21 is haploid, 42 is diploid, then 63 will be triploid. So the correct answer will be option number 3, 63. So you will find again in NCERT that the endosperm tissue is, all the components of endosperm are triploid. So aleuron cells are the part of endosperm. So the ploidy will be triploidy. Wind pollination is common in grasses. So this is clearly written in NCERT again from chapter number 2 of class 12th, where they have mentioned one line that wind pollination is common in grasses. Now 132, in which one of the following pollination is autogamous? So there are different type of the flowers. Clistogamous means closed flower. You can remember it by the word Cl. Cl means closed, the short form of the closed. And guitonogamy, in case of guitonogamy, there is the transfer of pollen from the flower of the same plant to the flower, another flower of the same plant. So there is a transfer of pollen from one flower to the next. But in clistogamous the flower is entirely closed. So the chance of autogamy is 100%. In xenogamy, this involves different plants, different plant of the same species in fact, but of the two different plant. Chasmogamy, no. So the correct answer is your option number 1, that is clistogamy. Now your speed should be high enough to solve the biology questions in a very short time, to prevent the time, to save the time for solving the chemistry and physics. So you have to solve it very fast. Mass of living matter at a tropic level in an area at any time is called a standing crop. So there are two terms, one is standing crop, one is standing state. Standing crop is related with the mass, CM, chief minister. So C with mass. Standing state is the amount of particular nutrient at a particular in a soil at a particular time, that will your standing state, but crop is related with mass at a particular tropic level. Now come to question number 134. Which one of the following statement is wrong in case of Bhopal gas tragedy? It took place in the night of December 3rd, 1984. Correct. Methyl isocyanate gas leakage took place. Correct. Thousands of human beings died. Correct. Radioactive fallout engulfed Bhopal. Incorrect. So they have asked incorrect. So the correct answer will be option number 4, because there is no any sign of radioactivity in the Bhopal gas tragedy. Now move on to the question number 135. Secondary sewage treatment is mainly a biological process where is from class 12th chapter number 10. In secondary treatment they have mentioned it is also called biological treatment. 136. Eutrophication is often seen in freshwater lakes, because in freshwater lakes there is the probability of the eutrophication is very high. So the correct answer will be option number 3. 137. Large woody veins are commonly found in, if you look at the pictures of the tropical rainforest, then you will find the large woody vein like structure hanging from the plants. So the correct answer will be tropical rainforest. So if at any time, we have heard this word many times, but at least if you have seen once the picture of tropical rainforest, then you will solve this question. Which one of the following expanded form of the following acronym is correct? So IUCN, the full form is International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. This one is very correct. IPCC, international, no, it is Intergovernmental Panel for Climate Change. This will incorrect. UNEP, United Nations Environmental Policy, no, United Nations Environmental Program. So again this will not a correct answer. EPA, Environmental Pollution Agency, no, this is again not a correct expansion. So the correct answer is option number 1. Now move on to question number 139. Which one of the following statement is correct for secondary succession? So if you read the secondary succession in class 12th chapter number 14 ecosystem part, then it commonly occurs on deforested site. So this is the correct answer where they have mentioned. It begins on bare rock. This is about primary succession. It is similar to primary succession except that it is relatively fast. No, it is not similar to primary succession. It follows primary succession. No, there is no need to follow. Then come to 140. Which one of the following shows maximum genetic diversity in India? The answer is rice. Rice has almost 50,000 varieties. So the correct answer will be rice. Now come to next question. 141. Which one of the following is not a biofertilizer? Mycorrhiza, yes it is. Rhizobium, yes it is. Nostoc, yes. Agrobacterium is a cloning vector. So it is used for the transfer of genes. Now 142. Which one of the following acts as a physiological barrier to the entry of microorganisms in human body? One is physiological barrier, another is physical barrier. Skin is a physical barrier. Epithelium of urinogenital tract, again physical. Tears, yes, it is physiological. Now we will solve. Now monocyte, it comes under cellular barriers. Which one of the following help in the absorption of phosphorus from soil by the plant? Yes, the correct answer is glomus. Glomus is specific for phosphorus. So you should know very well. The correct answer will be glomus. Himgiri, that's very simple for wheat. You have to solve the question just looking at the options and finding the keyword in the question, not need to read the entire question, but in some cases you need to, because there may be some confusion. Which of the following is mainly produced by the activity of anaerobic bacteria on seepage? Yes, it is Mars gas. So this is very simple question. Mars gas. Now on to 146. Agarose extracted from seaweeds find use in gel electrophoresis. Again, a very simple question. Now 147. Maximum number of existing transgenic animals is of mice, because mice are oftenly used for for the purpose of testing the safety of the vaccines as well as newly generated medicines. So we need to test upon mice, because mice physiological physiological anatomy as well as physiology is matched with humans. Continuous addition of sugar in feed batch fermentation to purify enzymes. So the correct answer will be option number 4. Now come to 149. The process of RNA interference has been used in the development of plant resistant to nematodes. The correct answer will be option number 2, that is nematodes. Jaya and Ratna, developed for green revolution in India, are the varieties of rice. So Jaya and Ratna, they were the varieties of rice. So we will stop now, because we have to prepare the next video, and in this video we have seen 25 questions, and you should answer the questions very fast, because we have to save the time for chemistry and physics. So we have solved the set number 6. Now we are preparing for next video. Thanks for watching.